Guess what? A popular Ghanaian actor is married for a third time. Married the first one, married the second one, and now a third. Can you guess? Let me make this easier. His first wife was Yoruba and a Nigerian. His second was little known as a Ghanaian. And the third is Igbo of Nigerian origin. Any success with the guess? Chris. Yes, Chris Attoh. Ghanaian sensational actor Chris Attoh has taken a third trip down the aisle. Previously married to Tinsel co-star Damilola Adegbite, they divorced and he married Betty Jennifer in May 2019. They went separate ways about a year later before she was gruesomely murdered, and now he's married for a third time. Hello Gisters, and welcome to Naijagist, your #1 YouTube platform for hot topics and highly engaging entertainment gist in Nigeria. Thank you for subscribing, and if you haven't, please go subscribe and hit the notification bell to keep you updated on the latest gist. In the past few days, the internet has been inundated with reports that Ghanaian actor Christopher Keith Attoh has tied the knot for the third time in a secret wedding a year after his second wife was murdered. The woman is identified as Chinecherem Eze. Before getting into the details of the third marriage, here's some info on Eze. She's a Nigerian-American serial entrepreneur, investor, actress, and film producer. She runs Hissbox, a fast-growing film distribution, app and streaming company, and a bunch of other startups, comprising a beauty niche multi-vendor online marketplace alongside a retail beauty store. She studied political science and theater arts at the University of California, Los Angeles, and currently serves in the United States Army as a reservist. Besides competing in a number of beauty pageants including Miss Africa USA and Miss Nations of the World, Eze has produced and starred in several short films and TV shows and featured on DeGeneres' Game of Thrones season on NBC. Now back to the real story that brought us here. Chris Attoh is said to have tied the knots with the businesswoman in a private court wedding in California, USA on Wednesday, April 28. According to subsequent reports, the traditional marriage is reported to have taken place in Nsukka, Enugu State on Saturday, May 1st, 2021, but the couple was not physically present. A clip was also released showing a secret proposal attended by some friends of the couple. What is shocking and has got people talking is how Chris Attoh has moved on quickly, especially after the murder of his ex-wife Betty Jennifer. It means that in the space of 5 years, Chris Attoh has married 3 times. Not a big deal, but polygamy doesn't appear fashionable anymore. Does it? Let me shush. For those who do not know, Chris Attoh was first married to Nigerian actress and on-screen personality who was also at the time his Tinsel and Flower Girl co-star Damilola Adegbite. It was the glamour of the century when he proposed to her on a boat cruise in Manhattan in New York City in August 2014. The duo got married on February 14th, Valentine's Day, at La Villa Boutique Hotel, Accra. While their marriage lasted, he frequently showed his undying love and support for his wife, and they were usually spotted together on red carpets and other casual outings. Plus, they have a son together named Brian. But in a shocking twist of fate, the two celebrities divorced in September 2017. But really, I have learned not to be surprised when loving couples break up, especially since Bill and Melinda Gates happened. Despite going separate ways, Chris Attoh holds Damilola in high esteem. In a post-divorce interview, he said, "We are obviously now reworking things to create a new balance between work, spending time with, and raising our son. Dami is a wonderful woman and an amazing mother. Despite our differences, she and I will always be friends. So more than anything, we'll find ways to continue to make sure that Brian can still have a balanced upbringing filled with love and support. Both our families have been and are still very supportive in helping us take care of our son Brian when we can't be there due to work." Fast forward to Saturday, 6th October 2018. A year after finalizing his split from Damilola, he married his second wife, Betty Jennifer, a US-based businesswoman, at a private ceremony in North Kenshi in Accra, Ghana. They, however, broke up less than a year later. How? Why? Well, while Betty was trying to apply for US residency, that was when Chris discovered that she was married to a drug kingpin who wants wahala. Investigative journalist Kemi Oluloyo gave the full gist, and it goes thus. During the immigration interview, they asked her, that's Betty, that has she ever been married, and she denied it. My source tells me that the answer was a no, and her name rang a bell, signified a red bell. Betty Jennifer, which turns out to be the name of a drug lord that runs a very crazy business. You can be the wife of a drug lord if you have divorced him and marry an actor in Nollywood. Nothing wrong with that. But when immigration immigration officials now see a red flag that you haven't even divorced that drug lord, there is a problem. It was at that time that Keith Attoh found out that his wife was married before and still married to someone. That is the time when he now removed all her pictures, and when he removed all the pictures, it signified an alert. Unfortunately, Betty Jennifer was murdered by some unknown gunmen on May 11, 2019, while leaving her office in Maryland in the US after work. According to eyewitnesses, Betty had closed from work and was walking to her car when she was shot by an unknown assailant. According to the police, the man was a slim-looking black man who fled in a blue-colored car after shooting the lady. She was said to have been in the process of divorcing her first husband, Kendrick Jennifer, who was in prison for dealing in narcotics. Kendrick ran a drug trafficking organization that distributed at least 450 kg of cocaine in Baltimore and Woodbridge, Virginia. At first, Chris was named a suspect, but it is unknown if he has been entirely left off the hook. So from 2019 and now a new marriage in 2021, I am as stunned as most internet users who are wondering how now 3 wives in 5 years. But recall that months after his wife's death, the actor took to his Instagram page to share a solemn post that read, Acts 16:23-30. We learn a lot from our places of discomfort. The only way for a baby to come out of the womb is through it. I guess in life, you cannot protect yourself from sadness without protecting yourself from happiness. It is easier to stay open and trust God. Breaking news. But guess what? Chris don't talk oh. He said news of his third marriage is fake news. Shocked by the news of Chris's marriage, some actors, on-air personalities, and other industry players who were shocked by the supposed secrecy that pervaded the wedding reached out to Chris, but he described it as fake news, urging his fans and followers to disregard the rumor. In a blog post, popular Ghanaian twin photographers at Twins DNT Beg reached out to the actor about the wedding news and he denied it. A screenshot of the conversation that ensued shows the actor's reply saying, haha bro, fake news. You know if it is true, you'll be covering it. Well, is the actor still keeping things under wraps, or is this just another prank to mess with our minds as he did with the fake marriage to Yvonne Nelson? Oh, you can't recall the drama of Yvonne, where pictures of the two actors getting married flooded their social media space. The celebrities had even gone on a step ahead to invite their friends to the event and were flanked by their real parents, which got a lot of people confused. How BT? That was the April Fool in a different month though, as it was eventually revealed that it was merely a scene from the Ghanaian movie Single and Married. Chris has no visible imprint on social media spaces except on Instagram, where his last post was on 3rd May, where he was spotted wearing a lemon-colored hoodie. A thorough scan through his fingers spots nothing new like a wedding band, so it is fair to say Chris is still single, but may not be searching. But if he decides to get married, do we have much of a choice? It is his life. But again, what do you think? 3 wives in 5 years? Should the actor simply go ahead or stay a couple of years more before remarrying? We would like to hear your thoughts too in the comment section below. That's it for today guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to like, share with your friends and family, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell to keep you updated for more videos like this one. Until next time, keep it locked.